Yeah, I mean, what you're paying $1,200 a month for a 2024 Kia Forte at 29%. That's hefty.
Yeah,
So,
it is for.
uh,
Oh,
hey, how are you? This is Yusuf, Legacy Motorcars.
hi. How are you?
I'm doing good. My phone calls just came back from Florida, so it's been a lot of backlog of getting back these messages. So, all right. So you got into a bad deal, unfortunately, in August of 2024. You bought a 2024 Kia Forte. APR is about
They go to first mistake. She bought a brand new car.
29%. Your
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Your payments are $819 a month. You owe $25,000. You want us to buy it? Is that what you want us to do?
The purchase was pretty new, so I know like it's probably not possible, but like is wherever you feel best, I'll
Right.
say.
How much is your insurance a month?
So my insurance a month is like $450.
Do people not know the newer your car, the higher your insurance is going to be as well? I mean, a Kia ain't top of the line. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not the type of person to get a top of the line car in the first place, anyways. But 850 car note, 29% interest, and $450 on top of that for insurance.
$450 a month?
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the reason why I asked that is everybody who buys a car or currently has a car should account for insurance being part of an expense for the vehicle.
Facts.
And
Right.
since the Kia Fortes, I don't know if you remember the Kia Boys. I'm pretty sure the 2024. Do you have the turnkey or do you have the push start?
The turnkey.
Got you. So the reason why the insurance is so expensive is because they'll be
Yeah.
easily
Yeah.
stolen. So that's why insurance companies, and I even know insurance companies now that don't even insure them anymore. So it's really hard to sell them.
Dang.
So a lot of dealerships aren't buying them per se. What's your credit score?
So my credit score is about 550. Like I've been.
Let's take a moment of silence for her right now, because she is not in a good financial situation right now. She's trying to get out of this situation where she owes over 20 grand for a car. She bought it brand new. A lot of people consider a car or even a home an asset. It's an asset to the bank because they make more money than what it's actually worth. The second you drive your car off the lot, it starts to lose its value. The money ain't going back up on no Kia, baby.
Working on establishing it because I didn't really know much about credit until
Okay.
recently,
Okay.
so I didn't necessarily have the best score when I went to.
I feel for somebody like this because I didn't know too much about credit at all, especially when I was a teenager. I would buy jewelry. I would look at getting a car, a Dodge Charger or Dodge Challenger. I never got those cars because I didn't qualify for them. Um, but learning about credit and learning about how to manage your finances is one of the most important decisions you can ever have. And it's not even learning, it's more about action because a lot of people know right from wrong. And this isn't too wise for me to invest in or too wise for me to buy right now. They just don't have the financial discipline in order for them to progress and get ahead in life. The more money they make, the more money they spend.
Inquire about the car, so getting the car kind of taught me better ways to build my credit.
Gotcha. I mean, unfortunately, with a 550 or 500 credit score, there's no option for you. I mean, why is it so low? Do you have late payments? Did you have another repo? What's going on?
No, actually,
Yo, I thought she hung up on my man.
I think I've always been on time with my payments. I think I honestly have no idea why it's so low.
Who's the bank?
Global lending, sir.
I mean, unfortunately, there is really nothing you can do.
So a lot of people don't know as well, your credit usage has a big role to play with your credit score as well. I used to think, oh, if you pay your bills on time and you have multiple accounts, then you're good. But your usage, if you stay below, I believe it's like what, 20%, 30%? Yeah, it's 30%. If you stay below 30%, you're good. But the second that you start going above 30%, your credit score is going to drop. It's going to drop because they see that you're utilizing more credit, which means, why is she or why is he using this much credit? We know we lent them this money, but dang, you got to take it all. You know what I'm saying? Let's mark down them points a little bit. You know, You getting a little hungry out there. You good? You okay? You got some cash? That's what they saying, bruh. Borrowing money is not a benefit at all unless you know how to leverage it the right way. Most people don't.
Make about 32 a month, something like that.
So you see how this car, I mean, obviously you know, but it's more than a third of your income is going to this car. So I'm sure it's weighing down on you a lot. There's just no way for you out the vehicle. One, you have some negative equity.
Wait, bro, she said, okay, so $3,200 a month, right? And the car is like, what? She said $850 plus $450. That's $1,300. Yeah, that's $1,300. That's almost her. That's almost half. That's almost half. We're not talking about gas. We're not talking about maintenance, oil changes. We're not talking about any of that.
That much since it's brand new. How many miles are on the car?
A little under 10,000.
All right, so number one, that. Two, you have a really high interest payment, and since you're leveraged up so much, like at $800, I would recommend you paying $300-$400 extra a month towards the principal so you can pay it down. But you said.
I also want to say this too, right? Because he is definitely saying the truth. Like the more money you put on on top of the payment, the quicker you pay down the principal. But most people don't take advantage of breaking up their payments. So if her monthly payment, I'm just gonna say easy numbers here, is $800 a month. If she were to break up that $800 a month into a weekly payment, meaning $200 one week, $200 the second week, $200 the third week, and $200 the fourth week, over time, that accumulates to you paying less in interest because a lot of these car loans are day-to-day interest, meaning when your amount stays the same most of the month, they're charging interest every single day. But when you make a $200 payment on that first week, then guess what happens? A part of that $800 goes down, and so they charge less interest because of the balance is going down per week versus going down only one time a month. And that equates to you not even paying an extra dime, an extra dollar at all. Just because you break up your payments, you're paying less in the long run. Then you can make extra payments and it's going to capitalize on top of what you're doing on a weekly basis.
You only make $3,200 a month. So if you're going to pay $1,600 a month, that's going to be almost half your income going towards this car. And that wouldn't be smart just to save on interest. You don't have a lot of money down, so you can't get into a cash car. It's just very limited. So a lot of people, I like the fact that a lot of people come to me to try to get some advice, and unfortunately, it's just sometimes it is what it is, and there's nothing that I can do.
This was the first purchase.
Yeah,
there's something she can do. Make more money. Have multiple streams of income.
So, again, in a word of the wise is just next time you try to get into a car, just try to do an insurance quote before you buy the car and then really assess your credit situation because it's going to be really hard to get out of this vehicle, unfortunately.
Right, okay.
So, I know it's not news you want to hear.
Do you know what your credit was the last time you checked by chance, just before we do a credit application?
Yeah, I checked earlier this year. It was like about 400 to 440.
The
450.
When he stuttered, come on, man. Hold on.
I checked earlier this year. It was like about 400 to 440.
He had to hold that back.
You're saying it was. I'm sorry. You said 400. All right, we're gonna be cold calling a customer that inquired about a Dodge Hellcat with a Black Ghost.
Hello, Terry.
Hey Terry, this is Alex at Earth Motor Cars.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's up, man? Hey, just giving you a call about this 2023 Black Ghost Challenger that you inquired about, the one that's one of 300, and just seeing if you had any questions and what I need to do to earn your business.
Yeah, man, I have been looking at cars like that before. This is Alex from Earth Motor Cars.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, my nephew watches you on Instagram, TikTok.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Moving merch or something.
Yeah.
He watches those videos, and he's local, so he been in y'all shop and everything. See all the mo cars and everything y'all got.
Yeah.
So,
would you be paying cash or financing this car?
this one this particular one I'm gonna be financing.
Okay, awesome. And how much money were you planning on putting down, and what's your credit like?
What can you do for me on the car? I see online that car was listed at like 140,000 or something.
Yeah, 158.9. It's on.
What the hell? Bro, a car that's 150 grand? We talking about a Dodge? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Them Dodge ain't worth 150 grand. It's not worth 100 grand. I don't care. Look, and I like them type of cars. I know it has a kit on it. It's Mopar, whatever you want. Look, bruh, it's a car, bruh. He gonna have to go to work on Monday through Friday to pay that thing off. He's gonna have to be a slave to pay off that car.
Line 4 again. There's only 20 miles on it, and it's one of 300. Terry, I'll be honest with you. I don't want to negotiate against myself. I definitely have some room in it to work on it. But you know, I want to get to the credit application first, make sure that we're good to go with the banks and whatnot, and then go from there. Does that work with you?
Yeah, I mean, whatever gets me into the car, like.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, if I like it, if the numbers sound good, then I'm gonna leave that car. I'm gonna leave with that car. So
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you know what your credit?
Why do people get so defensive about like, yeah, whatever it takes, bro? You gotta have limits. You feel me? People don't have limits on how they spend their money when they want what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like a big kid, like you never got what you wanted as a kid, and so now you starting cutting up. And I get it. Some people grow up like that. Shoot, I grew up like that to a certain aspect. I didn't grow up with Jordans or the flashiest name brands. Why you think I'm over here flexing with a black shirt on, bruh? That was a part of my character. My parents just made sure I had clothes on my back and shoes on my feet. At home, a roof to live in, and food that I didn't have to worry about every day. And that was a blessing. I'm grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when we look at things like this, people literally take pride in using their money in an unwise way. At the end of the day, man, you got boundaries with certain things, but when it comes down to your money, they lose those boundaries. They lose those principles. What's up, Cool J? He said 150K. It's not a Bugatti. It's a ripoff. Bro, facts.
When was the last time you checked by chance, just before we do a credit application?
Yeah, I checked earlier this year. It was like about 400, 440,
The
450.
You're saying it was. I'm sorry. You said 400.
Yeah, you asked for the credit score, so I'm telling you.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, that's no problem. Do you know how much money you were planning on putting down?
I mean, for something like the vehicle that I'm interested in, probably something like 10,000-15,000. I can come up with that for sure.
All right. So first, just imagine if you were to get that same amount, $10,000-$15,000 down, and invest that. If you invest that, right? Cool J. If you invest that, bro, just 10 grand, and you're getting a 3% return. What is that? $300? If you put 10 grand and you get a 3% return, yeah, that's $300 a year. All right. Now, no, you're not a millionaire, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't need a $150,000 car, and he could use an extra $300. Maybe he can pay off some of the stuff that he's used on credit already to get his credit up. You know, and this is what I talk about all the time when we talk about finances. A lot of the middle class, let me not say a lot, the middle class has been lied to about the way of life when it comes down to this credit stuff. Yes, credit can, get you a certain job because it's better than being terrible. Right? When they do a background search and stuff. But borrowing money is not going to benefit you unless you leverage the money that you're borrowing. AKA making more money quicker than you spent it in order to pay it back, so you pay no extra. And you have your money back and you have an asset.
Like money ain't a problem, so.
Yeah, let me look at this again. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Tara. I'm just gonna be blunt. You'd probably have to go the lease route with it.
Oh my
Probably at
God,
minimum
bro.
20% down.
You saying like that? I'm gonna have to lease this car. Is what you're saying?
With to get to where you want to be, money down. Yes, sir.
But let me tell you something, Alex. Like I bought cars like this before, and
They
I ain't
go
never
that
had to lease
pride.
nothing.
They
Like
go that
if I'm a
pride.
buyer,
They go that pride. Let me tell you something. I've done this. I've done that. We don't care about how much you've done in the past. We care about now. The banks don't care about what you've done in the past. Look, the reason why you have a bad credit score is because of what you've done in the past. You feel me? And yeah, we went live earlier this morning, man. You know what I'm saying? We out here grinding. You know what I'm saying?
or I'm gonna own it. Is what I'm saying. So
No, I get what you're
so
saying. I
that's
mean,
what
if
I'm
you're
trying to do for this vehicle.
yeah, if you were financing, you'd still be technically, it'd still be the banks technically speaking.
Never. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never had to do anything like this in my previous cars. Like I got a Bentley Continental, and I ain't had to do nothing like that.
Okay.
That one. So
How is it? A older car? Was it a less expensive one than 158 or?
I mean, I don't know what you mean by less expensive. It's a Bentley, but I mean, it's a 2008 Bentley Continental. But
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying. Like,
$48,000.
I just want to get into this car.
I got you. Yeah, that's no problem. I mean, you said money wasn't an issue, so would you be able to come up with that 60% down?
60% down. Bro, 60% down on a $150,000 car is what? Over $75,000? $150,000 times 60% is $90,000. He invests $90,000. If you got $90,000 in cash, man, and you put that into a high yield savings account at 3% APY, you're making $2,700 a year. All right, that's not a lot of money. Sure, that's not a lot of money, but you're putting an extra $225 in your pocket every single month. And that's compound interest. So that 225 by month 4 is an extra what, 1,000? So oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I mean, I feel like you can make it happen with 15,000-20,000 down. So I'm saying if you're trying to get my business, then that's what we're gonna have to do. But I'm gonna just keep walking and find another car somewhere else. I came to you because of my nephew. Like I feel like I can buy a car like this anywhere else. It's a Hellcat. It ain't nothing crazy, but
You know, and somebody else probably would sell something like this to him just so they can get it back. I heard car dealerships do that too. They give it to you, give you a terrible interest rate, and you feel high on a horse. But then they know you're not gonna be able to make them payments, so then they're gonna repo it and then resell it back out, and you're gonna be responsible for paying the loan, and they get all the money because you financed it. In this case, they're talking about a lease, and you still gonna have to pay because you're gonna be responsible for it. Man, this is insane. This is insane. El Cool J said, when you have the free time, watch the interview with Luke Belmar and Fresh and Fit. Their convo got financially deep. For sure, for sure. I'm going to take a screenshot of that comment, bro, and check it out for sure. I might have to do a reaction video to that, actually. Appreciate you sharing that.
Yeah, I mean, what you're.
Oh, this is the Kia one again. Here we go to the next one.
You are over $200,000 in negative equity. I'm gonna be real with you. There's nothing I can do for you. If you got this is Yusuf with Legacy Motorcars of Georgia. I was just about to call you. You beat me to it.
Yes, I saw we had a call scheduled for the day, so I was going ahead and make some calls early. How are you today?
I'm wonderful. I'm me on several cars. Very well put email. I listed everything that you have. You know how much you owe in each and what you paid for each one. But let's go ahead and go through it again. So tell me what you got.
So I bought 3 vehicles in 2020, from 2020 to about 2022. I have a 2019 Lamborghini Urus. It has about 70,000 miles on it, and I paid around $235 for that. I also have a Hummer EV, and that has about 36,000 miles on it. I paid right around $175 for that, and my 2021 G-Wagon I got for, I think it was about it was 210, and that has about 69,000 miles on it. Right now,
Bro, he has If I did the numbers right, over $660,000 in car loans.
I make between 30 and 40K a month. So it's not hard for me to keep up with the vehicles. But right now I have 2 properties, one in LA and one in San Diego, and I'm just not using the cars as much as I was using them for Turo and just also for personal vehicles as well.
Okay, so this, oh my God. So he got them so he can start a business. Bro, I get it. There's some businesses that you start because, well, or that you start and you you take out a loan. I would advise everybody. I'm not no financial advisor. All right. This is not legal advice in any type of way. But starting a business does not mean you have to start in debt. This is actually crazy to think that he's hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt and he's depending on people renting out the car for him to pay it back. Bro, you're not Hertz. You know what I'm saying? And now you're going to have trouble selling it back to someone and you're not going to get not nearly as much as your money back. Not only just because cars depreciate, but my man right here, El Cool J, these luxury cars are very expensive to fix and maintain too. It's a luxury car, bro. It costs more. It does the same thing of getting somebody from point A to point B. It's going to take you a longer time to pay it off because it's higher and you're depending on that to help you pay it off. And he said he makes 30 to 40K a month. But when people say these type of things, always remember, what are you profiting? If somebody says in business, oh, I'm making 30, 40K a month, what's your profit margins? Because somebody can be making 30, 40K, but it costs them 30, 40K to run it. And so your profit margins are zero or slim to none. So I don't care about how much you bring in. I care about how much you are able to keep. All right?
Have not been using them. I wanted to talk to you to see what other avenues I have to maybe gain some equity or see if there is any left. Mainly because I've seen your content on social media that is very well put together and very knowledgeable on just about everything finances. So I could definitely trust you with helping me see what I can do here.
All right, Xavier, I really appreciate the positivity and the compliment. I'm gonna tell you right now, you have zero positive equity. Let's go through it. So the Lamborghini Urus said you paid $235,000, and right now you have 70,000 miles. Sorry, you owe about 190 left.
Yeah.
All right, 148 on the Hummer, and then you have about $180,000 left on the G-Wagon, correct?
Correct.
Over $500,000 just in auto loans. Interest rate isn't that bad on each one of them, but still, assuming you had excellent credit when you bought these.
I don't care about the interest rates. You're giving away free money, bro. You're giving away free money, bro. And if it was that spectacular for him to have low interest rate, why is he returning the cars? He's obviously not making the money as fast as he'd like to pay them off. Otherwise, they'd be paid off and he wouldn't be talking to them. Or he would be talking to them, but he has negative equity. And he still owes like $500,000.
Now my credit's dropped. I'm around about 630 now, and yeah, things aren't what they were when I bought them.
Okay, 630 credit score. How much do you have down to put towards a negative equity for these cars?
Maybe between $5,000 and $6,000.
And you said you made $30,000 to $40,000 a month?
Yes.
So on the Lamborghini, I give you about $130,000. On the Hummer, I'm going to be right around 80K for the Hummer. I'm going to be right around like 98 to 99K for the G-Wagon. So at $5,000 to $6,000 down, 630 credit score. I mean, I know you said that the payments aren't really affecting you, but in this situation, there's nothing that I can do for you unless you have maybe $50,000 or $60,000 down. How much do you pay a month for the vehicles?
For the Lamborghini, it's $3,800.
A month?
A month, yeah.
$3,800 a month, bro. That's what, $150 a day? And I wonder how much he's renting that thing out, man. $150 a day times 30. Okay, it's just a little bit overkill. Let's say $120 a day. Okay, $120 a day is what it's. Oh, he's paying above $120 a day, but $120 a day is $3,600 a month. My man said he's paying $3,800 a month. So you'd be needing to make at least $120 a day off of your business with that car or with any other car in order to just pay the car note. Now, we're not even talking profit. So it's either you got to have expensive prices and charge more per day, obviously, or you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I would not want to have that type of business, man. I would not want to have that type of business. Number one rule, L Cool J said, number one rule of making money, never lose money. I love Grant Cardone, man. A lot of people hate him because, well, I don't know why, but he has really good books. This is one of my favorite books by Grant Cardone. You know what I'm saying? I took some of his sales courses and everything. Bro, a genius. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's actually, Grant Cardone is one of the reasons why I even upload on every single day. The 10X rule, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't be complacent. But yeah, rich man making poor decisions for sure. It's a great idea. It's just that he doesn't own those cars at all.
Okay.
And for the Hummer, it's $3,100 a month, and then for the G-Wagon, it's $3,500 a month.
Over $10,000 a month just in car notes, and you're not making any of that money back. Like, you're not.
$10,000 a month is what, $300 a day? $10,000 a month divided by 30 is $333, roughly $333 a day. We're not talking about maintenance. We're not talking about gas. We're not talking about insurance. We're not talking about interest, or, well, the interest is included with the car note, but yeah, that's overkill, man. He has it. He got it. Have y'all started a Turo business before? Have you ever wanted to start a Turo business? I'm excited about business in general, but I do my research. You know what I'm saying? But either way, you going to pay. You feel me? When you are a content creator, you going to pay in time. Like what I'm doing right now, right? It is, or L Cool J said it, right? He was like, yo, you was live at 5 a.m. I saw you. I was driving, and then I'm live again. But right now, it's 12:35 in the morning. And I'm going to be at work at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I pay in time. These people paying money and interest. I'm good. I'm all right.
Running them out at all or anything?
No, I'm not. I completely stopped. I slowed down so much, I just stopped.
Back and rent them out. There's nothing I can do for you here, unfortunately. If you had $50,000, $60,000 down, maybe I could work one or two vehicles out. But right now, there's nothing I can do. Unfortunately, you bought at peak of the market for especially the Urus and the G-Wagon and the Hummer. And right now, the market.
So he bought all new cars, man.
Thank you for calling Mercedes-Benz of North Homestead. This is Jared. How may I help you?
Hi, Jared. This is Anna.
Hey, Anna.
You don't remember me? You sold me a C300 like a week ago?
Yeah, the white one.
Yeah.
How are you?
So I have a problem. I'm not great. I have a problem.
Okay.
So you sold me a Lemon, and I need a new car. Replace this one. I need a new one because I don't know why you would think that I would be driving around with a Lemon, but there's just too much going on with it, and I'm over it.
Okay. Well, a Lemon is that's a pretty big deal. So what do you think makes it a Lemon?
There's always these lights popping up on my dash. It's always doing something weird, and I don't want any lights. I don't want any Christmas lights on my dash. Okay, Jared, this is ridiculous. It's a brand new car, and you assured me that everything was going to be fine, everything's going to be perfect.
So he sold a Lemon to her?
Okay.
So I just want a new car.
Well, so Anna, what's the light?
It's this light. It's like orange. It's an orange light, and orange doesn't look good.
Is it a check engine light, maybe? Does it look like a little engine
circle
light?
with an exclamation point, and it looks serious. It's an exclamation.
So the
that's
tire pressure
very
light.
Serious, Jared. And I don't want this car anymore. I need a
So she's complaining about the tire pressure light. Where is this going?
refund, or I need a new car, but I want it for free. Maybe we could look at like an E-Class or something instead.
Well, you've only had it for a week, and that kind of sounds like a tire pressure light, and it has been really cold, so that might not be the biggest of deals, honestly.
So you're telling me it's not a big deal when I'm telling you it is a big deal?
No, I hear what you're saying. I just think that if it's the little like semicircle with the exclamation mark, that's
I think, let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. I think she's trying to get out of whatever she got herself into financially with this car. Mercedes, not for the weak. And honestly, it's not for the financially secure either. Because ain't no financial security ever. Unless you bet on yourself. You know what I'm saying? But I've heard so many stories about how much Mercedes costs in maintenance, to the headlights, hundreds of dollars, up to the maintenance check you got to get at like what, 30 to 50,000 miles that costs thousands. You can't convince me to get one. And no car is perfect, but nah, not no Mercedes.
tire pressure. And if you could bring it in, or I could send someone out to snag the car, we can get that cleared for you.
The tire pressure. My tires are fine. I'm looking at the tires. The tires are fine.
Right.
It would be a light in the tires if it was the tire pressure, Jared. Don't.
She got to be joking.
The car is driving weird. It's definitely a lemon, and I don't like lemonade. I don't want a lemon. I want a good car. Okay.
That was corny as hell.
You sold me a messed up car, so I'm really pissed off.
Okay, so we have a tire pressure light. What else? What you said it's driving weird?
It's driving weird. Every time this light comes on, it drives weird.
Okay. How might it be driving weird?
I don't know. It does these little bump noises. Like I'm over it. I don't want to explain all of this stuff. I'm telling you, it's a lemon, and it goes away.
What do you all think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Where's she going with this?
Comes back, goes away, comes back. This light is just not going away. So clearly, it's a problem with the car, and it's a bigger issue.
Now, I know it's been getting. This is completely unrelated, by the way. But I know it's been getting a little bit colder here in Ohio. Has the light been changing kind of with the weather?
I agree, Cool J.
You notice like when it's really cold.
Too much time talking.
I don't. Maybe I don't know. I guess I didn't really look at the weather when I'm looking at the lights in my car. What does that have to do with you?
Well, so the Mercedes sensors and the tires are very, very sensitive, and if there's a shift in weather, or if there's even a shift in the tire pressure because of the climate change, because of the temperature change, they will actually trip a dummy light, if you will. So, again, it just...
So something's wrong with the car, as I told you, see?
Well, it's actually doing its job perfectly. So what I think it is why don't we do this? I'll come bring it in, and we'll take care of it for you, okay? No charge.
No, I have to bring it in? No. Okay. That's not going to work.
No, I said...
You're going to pick it up.
Yes, I said we'll bring it in. I'll go pick it up for you, okay?
If this light comes on again, Jared, I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, I can't have this car that has all these lights on.
Bro, she don't stop tripping about a damn tire pressure light,
It's
man.
an exclamation point, Jared.
I know.
It's like exclamation means...
I think that she's mad that she got a car that she can't afford. That's what I think. It's called buyer's remorse.
Something is crazy. I don't need a crazy car.
I know, but I could tell you over the phone how to clear it if you wanted as well, if it was really bothering you.
No, just send someone. Can you send someone tonight?
Well, the service department did close at 5, so I can
Of course they do.
Well, I can have someone pick it up first thing in the morning if you'd like.
Fine.
Good?
Well, text me the information so I can make sure I'm home.
Okay. Everything else good with the car?
It's this light, Jared. I can't do it. I'm telling you right now.
Bro.
If it continues, it's going to be a problem, and I don't want to get your manager involved. So just make it good, okay?
I understand. I will work on it.
Yeah, I think she's financially regretting having this type of car. And she's lashing out at my boy Jared over here because she knows it wasn't a wise decision. But once you get that loan, you know, that's it. You know what I'm saying? You're responsible for it. That's obviously if she didn't buy it cash. But let me know, what do you think is going on? Have you heard of anything similar like this? I think it's called buyer's remorse. But anyway, subscribe if you like the content and let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let's get it.